Ladies and gentlemen, we're back on my favorite game in Roblox, Ring Farm. One of my favorite games to get the best transcended plants and to get the richest things. So there's new mechanics. There's Lucky Clover rolling, Eternal Seed rolling, Summer Plant Fusion Machine. There's so many different updates. Ooh, up and down. Wait, that's sick. So now I can click up and down and go up and down. That is super sick. So, as y'all can see, our plants are looking quite beautiful. This is one of my favorites personally, is this one right here, which is a ember plant at level 50. Now, honestly, I think at the moment, there's a couple things that I want to do. First off, I don't know where the machines are to upgrade things. Y'all know the machines to... Oh, there they are. Oh, I kind of like that they're down here. Okay, open on floor 4. Wow, I can't even think right now. Dude, I am so excited. It has been a long while. Alright, let's add a... Oh, I have an ember plant in my inventory. Okay, we'll have to make sure to plant that. It's a $350 trillion plant. Alright, add plant. Confirm, add this. Confirm. 60 trillion. Oh my days. Fertilizer, a divine hydra, and a super treat. That's pretty cool. Alright, we'll go to here, add plant, we'll do this, and confirm, and then we'll just wait and add the plant in a minute. Alright, what I do want to do though, since I do have an ember in my inventory, which again is really, really rare, let's remove the void fruit, and we'll bring it downstairs. Alright, bet. Let's upgrade this an absolute bunch. We'll get it to at least level 35, 100%. Well, 35 incoming. We'll definitely take that. Our number is now starting to go down. So now we're at level 43. I think. Let's take a look at what's here. Alright, I feel like we're going to click one more upgrade for our luck. Because we're going to do it twice. I feel as if it might help us get more transcendence. And if you're curious, there's a couple that we haven't got, which is a little odd. And when I mean a little odd, I mean it's very odd. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. They added a new rarity. So there's 16 transcendence we haven't found, 3 celestial and 1 external. Okay, so this is interesting news. I'm not gonna lie, if I find an external, I'm buying it IRA. I'm not gonna lie, bro. If I find it, then we're going for IRA. That's what I gotta do. Cheers. Make sure y'all drinking water. Stay hydrated, of course. Whoa. Did y'all just see that? So I get a lucky clover sometimes and it goes to 2. Interesting. So that might be how we get more of the rare stuff. I'm interested in this. Whoa, look at this. 2 times luck. And then it goes to 4 times luck. Oh my days. Well, it didn't get to anything crazy, but... that is super interesting. I wonder if that is how we're gonna get the super rich things. All right, let's get floor 4 because we can get this machine as well. So how much is it? 500 trillion. That's interesting. I'm not gonna lie. All right, let's upgrade that one more time because now we have a little 65 to 66, which is really high. But that's gonna be a good thing, 100%. All right, so I think my goal is to genuinely get like one new plant today. I want a new transcended today. I bet. Look at that left corner. Anything? No. Okay. Okay. We'll check the gear shop. It's been a while since I've been in the gear shop. Strong fertilizer is good. Autumn spray is actually pretty decent. We'll buy the autumn spray. Autumn spray is always fantastic. All right. Let's take a look. Dude, look at the people around us. Dude, look at my base. Do y'all see this? Isn't this cool? I find that super cool. A new playtime reward is pending. Oh, nice. I forgot you can get, like, the rewards. Look, so if you go in the left corner, look, you can claim trillions of dollars. That's awesome. And then if you play long enough, you can get passion fruit and other cool stuff. Passion fruit's actually a pretty good exotic, I think. I think that's exotic. Alright, you know what we need to do, though? Okay, so I have a level 37 in my inventory that I do kind of want to place. So let's find an area for it. Alright, we'll remove level 30. And then we'll add the void because it's a million, which is kind of a lot. We'll go to, all right, let's see what we get here. All right, not much. Let's go all the way over here. And add plants. This actually should be a lot more. Passion fruit. 215 million. That's actually like pretty exact amount. Pull that lever. All right, super pets, divine hydra. It's a little unfortunate. I'm the biggest fan of the hydras. Everything in my inventory I think is sellable. All right, 60. I can't pull lever till 500 trillion. Interesting. Okay. Let's go all the way up. We want to make a lot of money today. So I think one thing I'm going to do in specific is I'm going to use a bunch of the fertilizer. If y'all don't know how that works, basically, the fertilizer you use gives you 6 times speed for 900 seconds, which is 15 minutes, which is absolutely fantastic. And if you're curious why I'm doing only the outer row, is because the outer row plants have this glow effect where basically they get a 15% increase on the amount of money that I make. So on top of the fertilizer that's 4 times the speed, there's also already a 15% increase on the amount of money that I make on the plants. And then on top of that, the fertilizer obviously is a 4 times speed, but on the second row is a 12%. And then on the row that we're standing on right now, which is the inner edge, we get about, I think it's 8%. So 8, 12, and now 15%, which is fantastic. And then down here on the bottom floor, I don't really have anything in specific that I worry about. I just click and put stuff like, we're going to autumn spray this. Did I auto spray it? Yes. Okay, now it's going to make 567,000, which is a lot of money. So we'll take that. 1.7. All right. Now we have a lot more plants speeded up quicker. I think we'll probably upgrade a couple. I think what I'm going to do, though, I do want to start replacing the top row with Transcendence. It'll be very expensive. And we have 1 radioactive spray today, so my goal is whatever new Transcendent that we get today, I'll use the radioactive spray, which is one of the best sprays in the game to get the most amount of money possible. So we'll definitely take it 100%. But I'm curious on what the first Transcendent of today. Wonderful. We will buy this, though. That's the thing. It's like, you do got to remember that these Transcendents are like the highest rarity we can possibly have. All right, we'll put that back down. All right, this is like the best rarity we can possibly have. So, of course, we're going to want to get as many Transcendents as humanly possible because of how just beautiful they are, honestly. Level 40 is fantastic. 2.7 million is going to be going into our pockets. And look, we have $900 trillion that just was there. So now, when affording some of these baby Transcendents, we're able to actually just afford them very easily, which is such a good thing, man. It's such a good feeling on trying to just, you know, get the absolute best things possible and having some of the best things possible. All right, let's upgrade our speed luck again. Let's not spend too much now, because now we're below 40,000 quadrillion. So let's see. I'm curious because if we find a new Transcendent, I feel like they're going to be a lot more expensive. That's kind of where my mind is at. Where once we find a new Transcendent, it's going to be kind of very sort of difficult to find the, like, it's going to be very expensive. Which is like a good thing for things to be expensive, but sometimes it might be too expensive. So we kind of just have to give it a heads up. So I think my goal right now is I'm going to lock in, see if I can find any new Transcendent. As you can see here, I don't even know what just happened, but look at this. We got another Transcendent, which we will buy just basically any Transcendent that we see because, well, we can basically afford any Transcendent at the moment that we keep getting. So we got a second Transcendent, which is pretty cool. We're going to upgrade it. We're going to put it, actually, this is normal. Okay. So add this here. We'll start upgrading this an absolute bunch. I think one thing I want to really look into is I want to make sure that I don't go below 39. Okay, that's fine. One more. All right, that's fine. All right, 38. That's fine, because now we'll be at 39 right here. So there's an event going on in 1 minute. I'm curious what that's going to be. And I'm curious on what's going to be in the shop. Nothing. Oh, wait, we'll buy this. Nice. And then no other spray. Okay. So this is what happens a couple times out of nowhere. Where's the luck? And honestly, so far, not the best, but I can't be too mad about anything. 15 trillion, and then we'll add these. 16, that's fine. Confirm. Alright, all I gotta do is continue spinning. I might upgrade from 66 to 67 soon, but hey bro, we'll see. An event is in 38 seconds, and I'm really curious on what that's gonna be. Hopefully, out of any event that's good, the honey event is definitely the best. Oh, a rain event ends in 30. Oh, so it's an event that's already happening. Oh, dude, I already thought like an event was going to start, but no, there's an event that's already occurring right now. Okay. You know what we also can do real quick? Let's go. Well, for one, let's buy these because you never know what good plants we can get. 1.49, 1.9, 1.9. Okay. So we can just sell these. So sell, 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 which is basically very wonderful. I'll open this. Let's spin it. Now we have 2 spins. Let's see what we get. First one is a spiked ram. Ooh, okay. Maybe that's decent. Not really too sure, but we will find out. And the second one is a 5-minute time skip. That is actually pretty cool. Alright, we'll take that. We will take that. That is quite cool if I do say so myself. Alright, let's... I think we can sell this, right? Yeah, we can sell the plants, and I don't know how much it's worth. We'll find out. 30 billion. Okay, that's actually a pretty decent sized plant. And I think that guy enjoyed my house. I don't remember what he said, but ooh. Alright, 2 times and a secret. Alright, nothing crazy. We've gotten 2 transcendents, but both of those transcendents we already have. So we're kind of just still pondering on what's going to be next. I think what we'll do is, though, we'll upgrade some of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, fine. And that's good to have that upgrade on the bottom. We'll upgrade the top row stuff soon, or second row. Alright, second one is... Alright, mushroom seed. Alright, not crazy. Oh, dude, that boy's 30s farm. I mean, oh my days. No wonder why it got an S tier. Look at it. That is genuinely an absurd looking place. Oh my days. Is that polar bears? Dude, that guy is rich. Holy moly, that is insane. Did you guys see how crazy that base looks? Alright, 2 times. 4 times. Oh my goodness, 8 times. Oh my gosh. What is this? Oh my gosh, we got the new bonus. Oh my gosh, we got the new bonus. Oh my gosh. Okay. We already have this plant. But I cannot believe we just got the new bonus. Oh my days. We just got the new bonus in Ring Farm. That is nuts. Oh my days. That is nuts. Wow. Isn't that just amazing? Holy cow. Alright. That is just amazing. Holy cow. That was awesome, dude. I was not expecting to get that one bit. Holy moly. Oh my days. And then with the plant that we just took, a guy basically in air quotes got rid of. Let's remove the exotic pepper for this, because this still makes good money. Yeah, it's still 1.2, so we'll take that. It is still absolutely fantastic. We'll go to here. How much is this to sell? Confirm. Not much at all. Okay, that's... maybe I shouldn't have sold it there. Alright. I cannot believe that. That was the rarest thing we could have got. So I think that's what we're looking for. 4 times? Alright. And then it says strawberry. Okay. So we're looking for something like that to try and get the new or exotics and such that I don't have. So that's something to note when trying to find these transcendents and the new rarities, because they are really rare. And as y'all can see, there's new eternal and celestial. Goodness, we got it again. We got the bonus. Oh my gosh, we got the bonus again. What is it? Something new. Oh no. We already have this. No. Okay. Dude, I cannot believe we got the bonus a second time. So that bonus, like I said, is not common one bit. So that is a new thing in the update. So I'm pretty sure that gold thing means we get a guaranteed transcendent, which is dope. So we'll definitely take that. And luckily, like, we still need a bunch of these plants. So, like, I'm not mad one bit about getting like a papaya transcended, because well, transcendents are really rare and this is a really good thing to have. So I'm really grateful for that. We were able to get that. Now we're just gonna continue grinding because as all we can do at the moment. I don't think there's much we can do. I did lose a lot of money from upgrading from 66 to 67. So Honeycomb event has officially started. I'm going to be playing an absolute bunch. Not only is there a transcendent that you could possibly get, but wow, is there cool stuff. Dude, look at the polar bear. Wait, that's so adorable, bro. Dude, when I was younger, I used to sleep with a stuffed animal, and a polar bear is the stuffed animal was. Dude, that's so sick, bro. And luckily, we're in a lobby where there's not too many people. So we're going to get as many honeycombs as possible, which is going to help us out so much. Either get us more money, or get a transcendent. Or we get the honeycomb fertilizer, the spray. Because that is also absolutely fantastic. Alright, the rain event's going to end soon. But there's still a lot of time on this. Alright. First one is a epic honeysuckle, which is not really the best, not really what we're looking for, but that is all good. So I think now I need to grind this event. I need to do my absolute due diligence and be able to get the best stuff possible. And look, there is now a new merge machine where basically you can merge new plants and the possible fuse, and you can possibly fuse plants to get rare stuff. So I'll show y'all what it is after we get some of these. We'll hope for the best on this because we haven't gotten the best luck on this. 2-minute time skip. Alright, we'll be back in a bit. Alright, look what we just got, bro. We just got 2 transcendent and both of them are actually like fantastic. So that is beautiful. Let's remove. Okay, we want the papaya. Do we have a lot of different papayas? Holy cow. I bet there's something we can remove. Alright, we're gonna add the ember fruit here. We're going to upgrade it to probably about level 40-ish. I think that's like the best we could do. Alright, level 46. I think I upgraded that too far. That's okay. Alright, let's go to our... Do we have any... Okay, no, we don't have any other fiery ones. Okay, so we'll place the passion fruit back down. And then, obviously if we get too crazy, we'll place it again. And then what I will do also, I do recommend this for everybody. If you have like extra fertilizer bags, make sure y'all use them to like the most of your ability, bro. Because like you get them for a reason, you know what I mean? So make sure you spend them. And I will spend them on the outer edge because dude, I liked the extra bread. It's actually like generationally better. Like it is actually bonkers how crazy it is. Alright, so now there's only 2 left. I'll add on the rainbow and then perfect. Continue spinning. Let's see any cool stuff and another papaya. That's pretty good. That is quite solid. We will beautifully take that. We've now gotten 3 transcendents in the last like minute or so. So that's quite solid, bro. I feel like that is absolutely quite solid. We are back. Look, it has been about I don't really know how long it's been, but not too long, you know what I mean? But look, we were able to get a ember fruit, which is just absolutely amazing. Because we're going to place it somewhere. Now, I'm not sure where... Okay, this is where I remove passion fruits. Perfect. Okay. Ghost peppers, very good. So we'll do that as well, right? I have a lot of ghost peppers, looks like. Alright, we're going to upgrade this an absolute bunch. So, as you can see, we have $24.07 quadrillion, which is pretty decent, 100%. We will definitely take that. I'm going to go into my inventory. Luckily, I'm actually really grateful for an inventory like this because I'm just going to throw a lot more stuff in here. It's honestly just super nice being able to do so. I do want to try Tucker's spray, and I'm going to use it on an ember fruit. And, obviously, if it is bad, it is what it is, you know what I mean? But, oh, wow, I have multiple ember fruits? Do I actually? Wait, no way. Wait, maybe I do. No, I don't. It's just glitched. No, wait, I do have multiple. Oh. Dude, that's so sick. I did not know I had multiple. Okay, cool. Alright. Let's upgrade this one. Oh, jeez. Alright, which one? Oh my goodness, what has just happened? Alright, ember fruit. Wait, why do I have 3 ember fruits? Wait, I have 3 ember fruits? Yo. Dude, we're gonna get stacked and rich. This is wonderful. Okay, this is level 43. Or 44, I should say. I'm gonna remove that. I didn't mean to upgrade that, but it's okay. Ooh, it's at level 8 already. Okay. Oh, so this was the one I accidentally. Okay. Noted. I think I accidentally picked this one up before by accident. But now, oops. Okay, I upgraded it really far. Okay, maybe we'll make that one. And this is wet. Look, now we have 3 ember fruits, which is a really expensive transcend. Oh my gosh, I have more? Yo, how many do I have? Oh my days. Yo, I did not know I had this many. I'm genuinely serious. Like, I did not know I had this many ember fruits. That's amazing. We're going to make so much money off of that. That's level 45. That's actually really high. Alright, you know what I want to do? I want to go into my inventory and I want to grab a specific spray. We'll put these away. I really want to try. We have a lot of radioactive sprays. Alright, we'll definitely use some radioactive sprays. But let's do the truck spray. I'm curious what. Oh, wait, not this one. Let's do on this one. This one's more higher level. Oh, my days. Why is that so much money? Oh, my days. That's insane, bro. Look how much money that is. Oh, I'm bringing that to the top. Okay. I'm bringing that to the top. Holy cow. Wait, why is that so much money? Alright, 10 million is good, bro. But, oh my days. Dude, 75 billion. Plus, on top of that, what's even crazier? Alright, level 50. I had to level 50 this, bro. That's insane. On top of that, as y'all can see, I talked about this before, but kind of just give you all a heads up. Basically, if you see the status, look, we get a 15% income reward on top of the 75 billion. So needless to say, we're going to be making a lot more money. So we're going to go back down as well. We have more ember fruits. Low key, I might put ember fruits up there with radioactive spray. First, let's go into our inventory and place the other one, right? Because I want to make sure I have all of them down. So let's place this one as well. We are running out of quadrillions, I'm not going to lie. But we should be able to make them back easily anyway, so I'm not really too stressed, necessarily. Alright, 37, 38, okay. You know what? Let's see, 44, let's upgrade this to 49, and then we'll use a radioactive spray. So how much does that do? Oh my days. Another 70 billion. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to do another one up there. We'll go up a layer. I'm so glad they added that button, by the way. That was such a great update. This is 27, so this is pretty good. Don't get me wrong, but we're going to put that there. This is 4. This is... The ghost pepper is 27, right? Yeah, 27. Okay. That's perfect. All right, we put them in the right area. Dude, that is so much money, bro. But needless to say, if I can do that with all of my ember fruits up here, that's going to be riches to riches. So I think what would be smart is... What's this level at? Level 45? Alright, let's do level 48, and then we'll do another radioactive spray. So that's going to be even more money there. Holy cow. Alright, 56. That's amazing. Alright, we can add... Let's go to my inventory. Chili pepper is the second most expensive, so we'll add chili peppers. Or ghost pepper, sorry. It's ghost pepper. Alright, so let's get out of the inventory and place both of those. I have so many. Why do I have so many ghost peppers? I don't know, but... We will upgrade it because ghost pepper is pretty good, but I can't upgrade it too much. So what number do I have to upgrade before the number changes? All right, we'll go to level 37, which is still a billion at least. So we'll go to level 37 on both of these. A level 37. All right, now not much changes on the quadrillion, which that's our goal. I don't want to change it too much. We're going to go all the way up. We have 1 quadrillion just chilling there. We love that. We love that. I'm going to take a look and see what on the sides I can get rid of. So that's radioactive. That's radioactive, but that's not as much radioactive. 8.6. So we're going to remove this. Put this here. That's 56. Okay. And that's ember fruit. Oh, wait. That's our ember fruit. Okay. We'll add another radioactive to now. This has 45. That is amazing. Okay. And then we'll save 1 radioactive spray. I think we need to. I think that's a very smart decision to do so. Alright, that's only 1 mil or 1 bill, so we'll put a ghost pepper here and upgrade this a butt ton. Dude, this is absolutely amazing. This goes to level 37, so we'll go to level 37. Alright, level 37, and then what sprays do I have? Let's see. I only have acid and okay. So I think what we'll do in the meantime, we'll put the that's 300,000. That's okay, that's a lot more. So put the ghost pepper here. That was not the ghost pepper I was thinking of. This ghost pepper. And then we will put the ember fruit here. Because this one's worth 6 million. Look at that. Quick math. quick math. Beautiful. Upgraded. Nah. Well, not. We're gonna leave that not upgraded, but we can now look at this. Look how much it's turning to the fiery, and obviously this is like one of the best, so that's why we have it. You know what I mean? Is why we go and upgrade it the most. You know, since we're up here, actually, let's go back. I do want to get another rainbow because the rainbow is super cool, man. I am one of the biggest fans of the rainbow, so hopefully we get more of those. I absolutely love those. All right, let's put some of these back in the inventory. Let's get some of the strong fertilizer, and we'll get some of this fertilizer. Oopsies. I bet this here, and again this. We want to get as much money as possible with the quickest amount of time. This is one of the best ways. So we got to do the outer first. Dude, we are literally like replacing almost the entirety of the outer area with the fiery. That is awesome. Okay, now we're going to be making so much more money. So I think our goal is to get more fiery exotics. I'm going to call them exotics, but I mean transcendents. All right, add plants. We don't want to add... Oh my goodness. Wait, I have durian radioactives? Hold on. Let's fix that real quick. Oh, let me sell these. I didn't even do that. All right, let's go. Oh, I did not know they were radioactive. Yo, where is that plant? Durian. That one's durian. That one's durian. That one's durian. Okay, we're gonna add these to the ground. Void's 1.4. How much is this? 4 point. Okay, this is way better. All right, that's 300,000. That's a cool one, but 8. Wait, 8? Oh, wait, hold on. There's some stuff up here that's not worth 8 on the edge. That's worth 4. It's still not bad though, unfortunately. All right. Let's add that here. Papaya. That's 6. That's that. That's 1.6. What about this? All right, 4. All right, bet. Now we're doing a lot better. Okay. Now we're just getting slightly more income. Let's add the durian here. This is. Oh, wait, this is 8. Wait, what the flip? What did I just place up here, bro? What the heck? All right, that's 6 mil. That's actually really good though. 6 mil. 10. 40. All right, 1. All right, we're gonna remove that and add the durian here. Perfect. Okay. Now we're gonna go all the way back down. I'm gonna place this, which is still good. This is still a really good plant, so we're gonna keep that here. 4. 2. All right, bet. This is basically all we can do right now. But what I also can do is I can put stuff in here. So I'm gonna add plants. I'm going to... Oh, that's radioactive. We'll check how much the radioactive's worth. All right, that should be maxed. All right, perfect. Hold the lever. Any super fertilizer? Super fertilizer, beautiful. We just got so much super fertilizer. That is amazing. All right, so that's radioactive. That's 1. That's 3. That's... Oh, wow, only 700. Okay, let's see where our radioactive void fruit... Wait, is this... Hold on, let's try it. That is radioactive. All right, 1.6. Anything else below 1.6? That's below 1.6. That 1.6. All right. I think that's pretty normal. Okay. All right. We want to make sure that we place down our radioactives, though. That's very important that we do so. That's void, normal, wet. All right. Oh wait, we should add 2 of these. Yep, 2 of these, and it's max level. Pull that lever. All right. Ooh, 2 fertilizer. That's wonderful. All right. Let's add to this as well. I really want to see what this is. We don't need to add. Let's add some of these, like some of the lower ones. You know what I mean? In air quotes. All right, 328. That's quite solid. That's quite solid. All right. You know what I do want to check also though. We did fuse some stuff before, so I'm seeing if we can claim it now. Let's see if it is over here. It is. Let's collect and see what it is. I got a lemon burst. All right. Not the best in the world, but you know what it is cool is that we can go into our bag. We'll put these down. Put this here. Oh, it will let me drag. Oh, no, it will. It's a little laggy. All right, and then we'll add durians. All right, let's add this here, that here, that here, that here. Okay, bet. Oh my days. I didn't know I had so many durians. Okay, 45 minutes, $400 trillion. We get a 0.16% chance, but we did get 11 bursts. I'm curious how much that's worth. So now we got to wait smooth couple minutes, which is totally fine now. Definitely next level progress. Unique plants. Current farm. Oh, is this have to do with the summer fuse? I'm not sure. But that, as you can see, was a summer fuse, meaning that it is likely that it's only going to be here for the summer. So potentially it might be a limited time thing, which would be pretty cool. You know what I mean? That is kind of awesome. I'm not gonna lie. And all right, that's normal. I do want to go up real quick because I do want to upgrade right here. We'll upgrade this sprinkler to... All right, we are out of money. That is kind of crazy. But at least that's like pretty good. You know what I mean? I cannot believe how much money we just spent. I'm not gonna lie. That was kind of crazy. I don't think I've been in trillions in a very long time. All right, that's fine. That's fine. Let's now go to Carnival Pass. Is there anything I can buy? Oh, no, I don't want to do that. I'll go back to our inventory. Let's put some stuff back in the inventory, and we'll use at least 2 bones. So we'll go to 2, and then where's Bubba? Here you go, Bubba. And then that's what I call my dog. Here you go, Bubba. All right, awesome. Go back our inventory. I don't like stuff in like the hotbar hand. So this works out perfectly. All right, bet. Continue spending. Continue to try and get a bunch of money. We have $3 quadrillion just waiting there, which is absolutely beautiful. And as you can see, like the first floor is starting to look quite good. A lot of it being filled with void fruit, weirdly enough, but it will be, you know, eventually it will all be. Is that 12 billion? All right, I'm gonna have to boot that. How much is this? 2.5. Okay, that said 12. That's a really high level. Let's get that up. Hold on, let's fix that. You know what? Actually, before we check, let's go here. Is there any acid spray? You know what? Acid's pretty good. We'll buy that. Not much. I bet. Let's run. I bet. No, don't. All right, bet. Looking for 10. We need to be above 10. Above 10. Anything's probably above 10 here. I'm not gonna lie. All right. Here. That's 12. Sorry, I thought it was 12. All right, that's only 300. Okay. We'll add the papaya, and then we'll low-key just sell the pepper. I think we'll low-key just sell the pepper. I don't even think the pepper is worth to hold on to anymore, so that's fine. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Hold on, we'll check what this is. Okay, it's a purple. That's good. Okay, it stays a purple. So I've seen that once you get the mega bonus, it's a guaranteed transcended, which is pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty cool. Let's... I was gonna do something, but my memory is kind of flanking me. You know what? I do want to see how much is it to cost to go on the 3rd floor, because we are starting to get there soon. What is the first one? Oh, you know what? We'll buy it. All right, our first plot of land. We'll put this here as the autumn. It's not that much. It really isn't. But I mean, a billion is still a billion nonetheless. And let's see, the new status is 10%, 15 to 20. So that's gonna be pretty good. I'm pretty sure the max level is 3 floors. No, 4 floors. Okay, well, I'm glad there was someone there to help me figure that one out. All right, we're gonna keep spinning, hope for the best. I feel like we're doing quite solid, though. I think our goal, though, look, as you can see, we have a lot of decent stuff down here, but mainly, like, the most amount of money is look at all of these ember fruits, bro. There's so many. Our goal is to basically replace everything with ember fruits. Wow, that is nothing. We'll get rid of that soon. We'll probably replace it with ember fruit. But yeah, that's the goal. We want the entirety of ember fruit. And it's funny, like, orange is my favorite color. Y'all can let me know in the comments what your favorite color is. And honestly, I love that plant. So, you know, I'm not gonna lie. After all the grind, we haven't got much. But let's try and get one more ember fruit to end. Oh, wait. Gold? Come on. It's the bonus. No way. It's the bonus. All right. What do we get out of this bonus right here? And it is, oh my days, we actually wanted this. Genuinely wanted that. That is wonderful. Oh my days. That is like best case scenario. Oh my days. That is amazing. All right, we're going to remove this immediately. That divine fruit. That is probably the only other divine fruit that I have right now. All right, let's upgrade this absolute butt ton. And then let's get this to, this is fine. Level 41 is pretty good because that's still 3 point. Oops, I think I upgraded second time. That's fine. That is wonderful. That is so sick. I'm so glad that we got another one there. That is absolutely amazing. All right, let's add plants. Let's add these. That's a lot more than I thought it was. All right, pull lever. All right, we got nothing and super fertilizer. Cool. All right, let's go to this one as well. Yep, thank you. We'll add plants. How much are these? Wow, 90 trillion. Holy moly. That's bonkers. You know what I want to do also? We'll actually add stuff to here. Let's do this. Oh my gosh. Alright, we won't get 5 quadrillion anytime soon, but let's pull the lever for the first time on this machine to see how much we get. 5 super radioactive spray. That's amazing. That is so good. We will take radioactive spray, and we'll pull this lever as well. We get strong fertilizer. Nice. Super fertilizer. We'll just get rid of the compost hydra anyway, so I'm not really tripping about that. That was wonderful, bro. We will take that, bro. Oh my days. I feel like we're doing good, bro. We're doing so solid. All right, we are now back. Oh my days. Has a lot happened. Let's go. As you can see, we got a B fertilizer, which is a 1% chance of getting. And look, take a look. Got another fiery tree, which is amazing, bro. Honestly, my base is looking so nice now. All right, let's take a look on that border. How much is this worth? 10 is still amazing, but I think we're about to make something that's worth more. So let's place the ember fruit. We're gonna upgrade this an absolute bunch. We're gonna probably get this level 40, probably. So let's take a look. Let's see how my money changes. Let's see, 50. Okay, we're gonna do that because take a look at what this bee fertilizer is about to do. Ready? Bee fertilizer, 191 billion. That might be the most possible that I have expensive wise. That one's 40. That's 117. So the honeybee, which is a 1% chance of getting, is crazy. How level is this? Oh, they're the same level. Wow. So the honeycomb is genuinely broken. Awesome. All right, we do have. I won't make here. Okay, this is only 500,000. Let's add the durians. This is still 10 million. I'm not gonna lie. There's probably something around here that's less than 10. Right? 12, 14. Okay, maybe not. Oh, what the heck? Okay, let's remove the wetness. Okay, let's get this, and we're definitely gonna radioactive spray that without a doubt. All right, we're gonna upgrade this a bunch. Nice. All right, let's add the acid spray so it removes it. I wonder how much money do you make now? 18. Oh my gosh. So if I'm correct, I think the wetness genuinely messed it up. All right, radioactive. Boom! Are you guys about to see how much it makes? Look at this. 56. That's insane. Alright, ember fruit. That's why that's level 48. Okay. Normal, that's 48. Alright, let's claim some money and upgrade that and put radioactive on it. Because, man, radioactive is really good. And if anything, we'll add a honeycomb or the farmer one later. But for now, the only thing that we can really do is add those, right? So, upgrade this a little bit more. Level 49. Radioactive spray. What about this one? This is level 50. I can't believe that. It's wonderful. All right. And again, this is 40 billion because it's a rainbow. I hope I get another rainbow so I can add it to like one of these, dude. Imagine an ember fruit with that. That'd be so awesome. Okay. I don't think there's anything else I need to. Oh, you know what? We'll wait. I think we'll wait, but I do think since we have, look how much fertilizer we have, we're gonna be making so much money, brother. We are going to be making like absurd amounts. All right, bet. Let's start with adding the fertilizer, right? Yep, fertilizer 1. Zoom in slightly so I'm not, not too zoomed in, but I don't want to not be like fully not in. All right, just spam the button. Just spam the button, bro. Oh my days. I gotta do this 24 times, which is a blessing to say to do, bro. Because, wow, is there just so much that we can upgrade? I mean, even the lower inner area is still so much money. Like, that's what's hilarious. Like, the outer area obviously has the most money, but, like, the fact that, like, not only do we fertilize almost everything here, but, like, dude, even this is 3 million. You know what I mean? Like, that is crazy. You know what I mean? That is amazing. Okay, so let's go here. We're gonna sell this. This is our first time we're not at a quadrillion at a moment. Wow. Kind of feels a bit odd. It kind of feels like almost nostalgic. You know what I mean? From where we were at one point. All right, nothing there. Actually, we'll take this. Okay, let's go to this machine. This is still 500 trillion. I don't need that. All right, what we will do is we'll pull the lever here, or add plants. Sorry, we'll add plants. What did I just pick up? Void fruit. Yeah, we'll pick 2 of those. And then that is max. So we're going to pull the lever and see what we get. All right. Oh my gosh. That is not fantastic, I'll tell you that much. That is indubitably not great. All right. Well, we will add these in this. Yes, max. Perfect. All right. Max level on this machine. 2, 2, and 2. I will take that, brother. Holy moly, is that a blessing. Wow. Let's just, yeah, sure, bro. Let's just, yeah. feature. 90 trillion. Wait, what the heck did I just add to make it that much? Oh my days. I don't know what I added to make it 90 trillion, bro. Holy cow. Alright, let's check for the phrase in the gear shop. Alright, any sprays, anything... No, I'm really curious about what some of these other sprays do, but I don't know how likely they are to get. Alright, ooh, look at the eggs. Wow, look at that. It's gonna be our first pretty expensive egg here. A regular mammoth? We'll take that, we'll take that. Alright, let's open all of these just to see what we get. What does the elephant do, actually? What does elephant do? I wish it told me. Okay. Because I see a lot of people with the elephant. Alright, we'll sell that, and then we'll keep the mammoth. I'm curious what it does. We'll put it on the first floor. So, I want to place this. Oh, wow. An extra pet equipment. Let's not do that. Let's go to pets. No. Let's... Yeah, I found the button. It took a second. Alright, floor 1. I'm gonna add this one. Okay, what does this guy do? 5% chance to upgrade a plant mutation to a better one every 10 minutes? Brother, what? That is broken. Hello? That is genuinely broken. Now it's a 30% chance every 10 minutes. That's insane. Yeah, the mammoth is going to be quite good. I quite love that. I'm not going to lie. That's amazing. Holy cow. That is just like, absolutely fantastic. And then, I don't know. We'll just go sell the other two, actually. No worries. I have seen this. If y'all want me to buy the carnival egg, let me know in the comments below. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Luckily, didn't buy. Okay. Interesting. I am curious what it is, though. Maybe we will. Maybe we'll spend some Robux. I don't know. Oh, wow. Look, there's 2 right there. Oh, my goodness. Okay. 2 or 4? 2? No way. No way. Oh, my days. What did we get? Oh, my gosh. We got 2 bonuses. And the bonuses are... a new transcended. Let's go. Oh my goodness. Which one is this one? Oh my days. We just got a new one. Dude, we've been grinding all day. Oh my days. We just got a new transcended. We're going to upgrade this as much as possible. I'm so glad I saved the radioactive spray. Yo. Oh my goodness. We just got a new transcended, bro. Yo. Oh my, awesome. Okay, what do I change? No, that's 70. 28. Alright, let's remove this. Oh my days. Look how beautiful this plant looks. We're gonna upgrade this up a lot. We're probably going to max out on our money as most as possible. Level 47. Oh my days. Alright, radioactive spray. This makes 21 million already. Now it makes 64. Quite solid. Okay, we'll take that. I am so happy that we found a new one, bro. That is amazing, bro. Alright, we're going to remove this here. Remove that. I'm going to put the ember fruit here. Oopsies. I'm going to put the ember fruit here and papaya there. Beautiful. Oh my days, dude. We finally found a new transcendent. That took hours to do. So if y'all are new, subscribe, drop a like on the video, and check out another video because we will be posting more ring farm if y'all keep enjoying and showing love to the videos. What a wonderful day this was. Catch y'all in the next video. Some unfinished business. As y'all can see, we are back in the game. I'm on my new mouse, dude. It works so much better. Oh my days. Maybe I should get a new keyboard eventually, but we're back in here to do something special. Now, as y'all can see, we have the cosmic spray that I think I want to use in the next YouTube video. I think that only makes sense to use that. Now, we do have a lot of other things like radioactive spray, rainbow spray as well. I do want to see what we can get from here. I do want to actually check. I did not mean to pick up pumpkin seed. What is at the shop here? Anything crazy? Okay, well, it said it restocked. I don't see anything. Alright, cool. What about the pet shop? Okay, you know what? We're going to run all the way down here. Look at this. There's actually 2 things that I think I can get. Number 1, I can for surely get this right here. I don't think I can do a wheel spin. I think I have to wait. Let's find out. No spins. Alright, bet. No spins. Alright, perfect. And then let's buy this. And we'll buy all these, actually. Elephant. Oh, we already have elephant. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Gorilla's cool. Alright, we'll just make a little bit of that money back. Slightly, not really much money. Dude, look at that guy's base. Doesn't that look crazy? There's a blue crocodile. What the heck? Alright, we can claim what's here as well, by the way. Look. Or not, because I didn't fuse them all together. That's fine. Alright. Let's actually remove these. We'll add papayas. Papayas. And then we'll add a ghost pepper. And then we'll wait to get one more. Because like the tin glass, the tide glass. That's definitely a big goal that we go for. Now, we're gonna marigold the last time, which is not really the best thing to possibly get, you know what I mean? So, but we're not gonna trip too much about it. We're gonna get X on this. Let's see, I can add plants here. Not much here. I think I could definitely afford this though. Add plants, pepper. Oh, this is like expensive. All right. I think I did the wrong thing here. Okay, well, I guess I can afford it now. I don't know why there's 85 trillion. I don't know what I did, but we get a radioactive spray. That is actually very solid. All right, radioactive spray is actually going to very much help us for the next thing I want to do. Now, let's see if we're able to get it in a quick, dandy, doozy amount of time. Now, we do have 312 quadrillion. Did not know that much money was waiting there. We will take that. That's wonderful. Let's see what we get out of here. All right, nothing crazy. We might have to go for an upgrade on the seed luck because, not gonna lie, it's not looking too good for us. Like, it really isn't, and I'm kind of surprised. I'm not gonna lie. I am a little bit surprised on how the video started to how it is now, because we did also record a second video while playing, and I'm not gonna lie, like, it is, the luck has definitely increased a lot, like significantly. It's a little scary, you know what I mean? All right, well, while that's happening, that's gonna happen. We won't get anything out of there. We're gonna add a plant. We'll just do, no, we'll just do honeycomb. All right, that's not even close. What about this? Aloe should definitely be enough. Yeah, that should definitely be enough. Let's do none of those. I don't like those anyways. All right, pull lever. We get strong for super fertilizer. We will take super fertilizer any days of the week. All right, let's see what we can do. Let's get our goal. Now, look, I think I have a strong goal, but I think this goal is 1,000,000% possible, and one of them is getting a transcendent, of course. But as you can see with our transcendent, there's still, we take a look, there's still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 different transcendents that we still have not gotten. And needless to say, that is a lot of those we still have not gotten, which is not necessarily like a bad thing that we haven't got them yet, because I think eventually we definitely will, you know what I mean? Like, I definitely think there will become a time of like, wow, I can't believe we got this, but dude, I think we'll have to do it. You know what? We're gonna upgrade it. $60 quadrillion. Be gone. But our luck is up by 1, so hopefully that means we will be up 1 in a new transcendent plant. See what I did there? We'll see what it does, honestly. I don't know. I can't expect too much because I feel like we've done pretty decent today. I mean, as you can see, we're already working on the 3rd floor, so I could be pretty grateful for that. Actually, there's even a plant on the 4th floor up there. Already working on the 4th floor is a little crazy, but nah, it's still dope. You know what I mean? Still kind of dope. No clovers as of yet, by the way. A little shocking. A little scary. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if it's like clovers are out more in the morning, because at the moment it's 2 a.m. So that was our first clover we've seen. We spun about 10 times. That's a little nerve-wracking, I'm not gonna lie. Because if clovers are out more in the morning time, that is not fun one bit. So we'll hope that we'll find clovers. I don't think they would make the luck worse later. I mean, I feel like that'd be really weird for us as the players. I don't want to think like that, so we'll keep spinning. We'll hope for the best. Both machines are out, and I don't have any of the transcendence to be able to go power up that really strong machine. That would be cool to go for, but that machine's too strong. That machine is definitely, indubitably too strong. Alright, let's lock in here. Come on, Mr. Roll Seed. I have upgraded this to level 71. That is a lot of money, by the way. Like, that is, not only was it 60 quadrillion for that upgrade alone, just think about all the other 70 upgrades on that. That's a lot of bread. A lot of bread for not much seed roll. But I will do, actually, we'll start upgrading, because I guess it's gonna gonna take a while for that plant to be good to us. We'll spend 5 quadrillion. Now we're gonna have a level 52. At that is a huge difference. I love that. And this is rainbow as well. We'll upgrade this to level 52 as well. As you can tell, look at the difference. 328, 129. That is a ginormous difference. So needless to say, the Aurora plant is definitely a great choice to go by. And if we look at it in the index, the Aurora plant is one of the top ones as well. So quite cool to get 100%. We'll claim the money. Anything? No, I just claimed money. Dude, I got the effect. What? I thought that was going to be a clover, dude. Wow, this is rough. And y'all can let me know in the comments below. How was your guys' luck? Is it good? Is it bad? I mean, y'all genuinely saw. We were pulling a lot of clovers like this morning. And now it is, I mean, is the game on? Like, I don't get it, bro. There it is. That's our first one. Okay, but it's a purple. We'll take a purple, and it stays purple. I saw that. No. It said bonus. I saw that. Don't do that. Don't do that. What? Oh, wow. I low-key cannot believe that. That's kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, we'll keep it going. I should have picked up the exotics. You know, we'll start doing that. We'll just start buying the exotics. I feel as if that is the only option we have to honestly power up the machines on our left as well. So we'll definitely do that. Because we are very much, like, not, I mean, wow. That is... Alright, we're going to add a plant here. We're going to add a void fruit. 15, there's that. And then, well, actually, this void fruit's going to work pretty well here, actually. So we'll spin this here. Let's see, do we get anything here? Who would have thought? I'm gonna go to this green machine here. We're gonna add a plant. We're gonna add a void fruit. Beautiful. And then we will now ready? Pull that lever. All right, what do we get from here? Wow, 15 super fertilizer. That is really good. That is really good. We will take that. That is wonderful. We'll have a bunch to use later. Oh, make sure to buy the exotic, bro. I'm telling you, we're gonna start buying every exotic we see. Okay, every expensive exotic. I can't buy the cheap exotics. Like, we gotta say the T on them. If the exotic doesn't say the T on them, I can't pick them up. I think that's gonna be a good rule to kind of slide by, you know what I mean? Wow, I mean, do I just start picking my boogers, just wait here for a while? I don't know what to do here. Let's see. I mean, I don't know. I'm seeing clovers, but they're not activating the clovers. And we're at luck 71. I do not want to upgrade my luck again. It costs so much money that we just kind of have to wait on it. Okay, the pepper is really good. So basically a pepper, I just use exactly for here. It works out perfectly. Look, if you add the plant, I'll just do that. Perfect. Look, 900 billion, and then you get a free spin, basically. It's not free, but look at that. 4 super fertilizer. That is awesome. All right. Keep it moving, bro. Like nothing ever happened. Seriously, because it feels like nothing's happening. Oh my days. Okay, you know what? We will take that. We'll take a glided. Glided is quite cool. Now, we would use the last transcendent to go to the machine. That is the goal. Because there is a chance that we can get from that machine a new transcendent. So that's one way to go at it. Or we can get a new transcendent from the podium. Thank you. I mean, was that rocket science? To get that ghost pepper. I mean, I really feel like that felt like rocket science. Well, luckily, we can go to the summer fuse. And basically with the summer fuse, it's going to be like genuinely one of the biggest benefits. Is when it lets me click it, we can add the ghost pepper. And now it's a 0.37% chance of getting a Solist. Oh, wait. What the heck? Wait, it's 2 different ones. So I can either get... hello? I can either get a Tide Glass. Oh, wait, it's just Tide Glass. Okay, bet. Tide Glass. I don't know what changed there. Tide Glass Orchid is a 0.37% chance. Let's go for it. We have 1 hour. See what happens. Ooh, fall event. Love the fall events. I think the fall events are always so cute. I don't know. They're quite cool. They're quite calm. Wow, back to back. Love to see that, bro. That is the beautifulness of this. What? We just got almost back to back to back. Hello? Like, I guess we're just turning the machine on? What? We just got almost 3 in a row, bro. Or almost 4 in a row. That was insane. Where did this come from? No. I am so curious where this came from. There's no way. I mean, we just were on like a 10-minute dry spell of absolutely turd from a bucket. And then we get almost 4 ghost peppers in a row. Wow. I mean, that is... You can't even make that up. Okay, now we're getting 2 times luck. And now it's 4 times. Let's keep it moving. Alright, pumpkin seed's a little crazy. Not gonna lie. 4 times purple luck, it being that, is a little bonkers. I think that's what's kind of funny sometimes, because sometimes you'll get a legendary, and then it'll just be like a literal carrot. I think the worst I got was a pumpkin, but like that's the same rarity as like a carrot. Absolutely insane. Oh my days. Oh my days. You know, I actually cannot believe we got this pepper. That was amazing. Alright, we're gonna pick up this exotic as well. You know what we can do? We can actually go to the machine with 2 of these peppers. Why not, right? Right, watch. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. You can confirm now. Pull lever. Alright, let's see what we get. Cosmic would be so great. Oh my days, there's a Transcended. A Garden Devourer. That's actually a really good Transcended to have. Alright, 1.3 is not much at all. So we will add our Garden Devourer. Okay, so we're going to upgrade this absolute bunch. This is such a good Transcendent to have. Now, it's not necessarily the most expensive, I guess people would say. I mean, that's... But would it be? I'm like still, you know what I mean? It's still solid, you know what I mean? I'm actually going to go up to the 2nd floor. You know, wait, I have a 3rd floor to add this stuff. Wait, what am I thinking, bro? It's 10 billion, so I'm trying to see what's not 10 billion here. Wow, it's only 7. Okay, well, we'll add the 10 billion here. Now that's 10 billion, and then we'll add the papaya up, because the papaya is still good, you know what I mean? Alright, we're gonna add the papaya. That's gonna be 2.7, that's fine. Put that here. Dude, we are starting to grow out this area as well. I am quite happy about that, 100%. Mr. Elephant, let's upgrade an elephant. Look at that. Oh my days. Only in the trillions, by the way, that quested. So that was not much for us, so we'll take that. Alright, machine in the middle does look quite available, so we'll go to that quite available machine. I had to make sure and check. Alright, add plants. Let's go void. I can do 2 of them. Perfect. That maxes it out. Pull the lever. Max pull. Super fertilizers all around. 15 super fertilizers is wonderful. We'll pick up that for the machine there. Dude, the machines are really good. Our goal is to get more cosmic because I want the cosmic because I want to try it for a YouTube video. I think they're good. Now, I could be hyping them up a little too much and they may not be the best. However, I do believe the cosmic spray, the fertilizer, is like genuinely really good. I found one on the ground and it's crazy. So, it makes me think it's really rare. Oh, hold on. I did not mean... Okay, but... Usually, I try not buy when the luck is going. That's kind of my thing. Kind of my spiel. But I think we should go for a lucky that hits for its max. I think that would be a decent idea. And the reason I say that is because if that's a guaranteed Transcended is one of those luckies. And that's how I got the Aurora plant, which was absolutely insane. Oh my days. That like hit immediately. No way. That was an immediately hit. Oh my gosh. That's a rainbow. That's a rainbow. Wait. That's a rainbow. Oh my days. Oh my days. Oh my days. That's one of the rarest things I've ever seen in this game. Oh my gosh. 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 I'm freaking out. That is genuinely one of the rarest things I've seen. Oh my gosh. Back to back. There's no way. Okay, we need to go place this right now. We need to go upgrade and place this right now. Oh my days. Oh my days. Yeah, goodbye. We'll put this What are you? Ember fruit. Okay. Dude, a rainbow! A rainbow transcendent. I don't think you'll understand. I've never seen a transcendent have an ability. That is genuinely one of the rarest things I have ever seen. Oh my days, is that insane. I think we upgraded a little too much. Dude, 800 billion with a B. And then we got another ember fruit. Wow. That is insane. Yeah, I cannot believe that we just got that. That is genuinely the rarest thing I think I've ever seen in this game. Oh my days. And if y'all waited for the end to watch this, I mean, y'all just saw the rarest thing I've ever gotten in this game.